Easter vacation now. All boys, GBSS, Grenada Boys Secondary. This is a little craft shop, yeah, craft center. And we have your club on that corner. Last week in January, you will have a billfish tournament, and we have lots of different islands. So we have 3 of the islands. Grenada being the mainland. We have 2 smaller islands 20 miles north, Carriacou and Petit Martinique. Yeah, that ferry make daily trip. So you're loading up to head up to the sister isle of Carriacou. It take 2.5 hours to get you there. You can also use a 9-seater from the airport that take 20 minutes. What else you view? The top part would be the churches. Catholic Cathedral. We have the Anglican to the middle. The small one is a Presbyterian. But the green roof building up to the top by the church would be a girls' school, St. Joseph Convent. The cream one to the top, all boys. Presentation Boys College. The others are all business places around. Hubbard's, Huggins. We got a few restaurants. And then Nutmeg, Sales, BB's, all restaurants. Fire station, just here. It's called Christ of the Deep, right here. This one was given by the Italian government as a mark of thanks. 1961, we had an Italian cruise liner paid a courtesy call to the island. It was docked on the cargo port back there. When it was about to leave, leaving the port, there was an explosion in the engine room. It caught a fire. People were then rescued by the Grenadians with a fishing boat. As a mark of thanks, a statue was given. It's called Christ of the Deep. The boat is a dive site just outside the point. If you love deep sea diving, you would be able to view the Bianca Sea, the wreck of it. It's all fishing boat. Fish is a main source of meat, and a lot is being caught up. Upper part. This is a public library that is not functional. Needs some repairs. We also have the next one to the front, National Museum. You get lots of information, remind you of slavery life, plantation life. They are doing some work on the roof too. This will take us through a tunnel constructed in 1894. The transportation then was donkeys and donkey carts. Today pedestrians use it. Vehicles go one way. Sandal Tunnel, the name, that's the only one. We had other tunnels that was connected from fort to fort, but they've been eroded over the years, you know. Cannot use them anymore. This part will take you up to the hospital, here take you to a car park to the back, and the cruise ship port. The buildings you see here many years ago, we didn't have any. It was all seawater. Lands have been reclaimed and the buildings constructed there. Mainly business places. Yeah. We have the mall here called the Esplanade Mall. That's where the cruise ship passengers come through. So there's lots of shopping inside. Shopping inside, yeah, the entrance is there. Long boy. Just give you a little block out before we head out. Lots of business places, phone companies, Digicel and Decel. We have KFC, a little souvenir shop, Shipwreck. One of the telephone companies here again, Flow, together with Republic Bank. You observe that steep path coming down, it's called Market Hill. Visitors call it San Francisco. So the vegetable market would be here on the left side, and market days every day. The 2 busy days, Friday and Saturday. They get more volumes. The enclosed part would be all the spices and all that. Sell where you get spices everywhere. Shops, stores, supermarket, pharmacies, and all of that you find around. So we have the bus terminal here. Buses are privately owned as a public service. The carrier sticker on the left side of the screen with a number telling you the location they goes. So they fly different route. Different parishes. The island is made out of parishes and all named after saints. So we are in St. George's now. And we head on the west side, we get on to Guelph St. John's, Victoria St. Mark's, Sauter St. Patrick's, St. Andrews, St. David's on the southeast. So the parish you see today would be St. George's, St. John's, St. Mark's, St. Patrick's, St. Andrews. You would not see St. David's because when we get to Grenville, second largest town, we go up to the rainforest, coming back to St. George's. So the rest of it would be the rum distillery we visit, and from there we move on to the town of Grenville, passing through the first airport pulse. The airport is not being used for aircraft anymore, but for drag racing sometimes. Islands compete, St. Vincent, Barbados, Trinidad, they come in with the racing cars. As the meat market here, Friday and Saturday, you get fresh beef, pork, lamb. The fish market is there. Fish is every day, fresh fish. We have here KFC, there's one here, there's one down there, 2 in the town. It's the Caribbean side, the camel part as we move on. Back, you get that view. Right down to the tail would be the Hotel Sandals, the pale corns, to the corner. Right to the tail of the island, right down to the south. Yeah. That yacht is called Molineux Point. And that's where you find that underwater sculpture park. What had happened, Hurricane Ivan 2004 devastated this island. The reef was damaged, and a group of people got together, built the sculptures and placed it to help regain the reef. Yeah. Today it become a very popular spot for the divers from the different dive shops. So when you go there, you see lots of images underneath. Yeah. The lower part here is called Fontenoy, the name of the community. Fontenoy, St. George's. that's the name of the community. You see the trees with the ground green fruit on it? Brown green fruit. Anybody know the name?
Soursop?
No? It's like a big potato. This one there again. Tall tree. Green round fruit.
You mean the breadfruit?
Yeah, that's the breadfruit right there. They're not fully mature as yet, just beginning, right? Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, look at them, they're just coming.
Breadfruit, yeah.
We make a local dish called oil dung. But breadfruit is not native to here. It was brought during slave trade. Captain Bligh brought it from Tahiti on the Bounty, was started in most of the Caribbean islands. They brought it in to feed the slaves, right?
Yeah.
They wanted something cheap and filling. It's like a big potato, but it can be cooked up in different ways. Fries, fritters, salad, chips, very filling. We make that local dish called oil dung. So it would be a mixture of vegetables together with coconut milk and turmeric. They use different meat. It could be beef, pork, or chicken, a mixture. They season proper. You can use other things like sweet potatoes, yams, carrots, a little of everything, okra, all of that in it because it's a mixture. It's called oil dung. And the oil is because of the coconut milk, right? They season proper and they use a spinach to the top called callaloo. And they allow it to slowly stew in that milk. And when it cooked, it's very tasty and very filling. It's very filling meal, right? It doesn't have to eat much. It fills you up. It's the main depot here for gasoline. We have two companies, one Sol and Ruiz. They are the main suppliers. Gasoline is being sold here at $15.60 east per gallon. Seems as though the yacht is moving out. Okay, so you observe how the locals construct their homes along. They have other little business places in between, like snackets, with snacks. Always living allowances for a lower floor, so they finish the top and come down to the bottom.